Anton Daniels had like a 3-hour live stream, and it seems that old Brickface down here, she pulled up for whatever reason. Let's go.
Hold on, listen. Okay, so you're not letting me finish a complete thought. I'm trying to finish a complete thought. No, hold on.
No. Listen,
if I say right now, but listen, if we allow the person,
let me tell you what's wrong with your
I
argument.
didn't get to finish. I didn't make the argument yet. Let me just finish it. Now, if we allow the person, yes, I am going to land it, please. You threw a lot of questions at me. I'm trying to answer one. Let me answer this one. Okay. So now, if we let this person speak and we all just be quiet and be like, okay, what your story is, and we be quiet, we allow them to keep speaking and keep talking without interruption. And that if they're lying, they will hang themselves. We will give them enough rope to hang themselves because we're allowed. If you let a liar lie, a liar will expose themselves because you're going to be like, okay, what's the more details? Give us more details. Give us more details. And we will be able to catch them. But we don't do that. The minute somebody says, this happened to me, we're like, liar.
This is the problem. This is the problem. Y'all have been incentivized to lie.
Who's y'all?
Women.
Because black women don't get to participate in that.
Yes,
black women don't have.
Yes,
no, black women don't.
There are men every single day, and you really need to look up the statistics with regard to.
No, I actually know. I have a woman in gender studies. I know this. That
you didn't hear what I was about to say. You didn't hear what I was about to say.
Black women don't have that.
You didn't hear what I was about to say.
Sure.
You really need to look up the statistics with regard to the Innocence Project. And with regard to the Innocence Project, there are men every single day that either cop out or they're just now being freed because the technology that we have today has just caught up to where we can actually test to realize that there are a lot of people that were incentivized to lie on men, whether it be because, like, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. And I always like to cite this example because this is the antithesis of what you're preaching. The woman that accused the Duke lacrosse team of him, she was lying. She lied beautifully. And here's the worst part about it. Nobody came back and apologized to the lacrosse team. And all of those guys' reputations were ruined. They got kicked out of school. It's men that get arrested, removed from their job because they have no retribution. Nobody ever gives the consequences to these people that are lying. And it doesn't mean that it's not things that happen to people. But I don't like it when people then generalize and say to believe all women, because that would mean to automatically demonize somebody else. Because the way the justice system is supposed to work is that it's innocent until proven guilty. But when you say believe all women, if women was believable, we wouldn't have to preach it.
That's the fact.
We wouldn't have to preach it.
But how come?
I see women lie every single day. Every day. People.
I see men lie every single day.
People lie.
People lie.
I am never going to give.
Okay, so what space do you create for a victim?
Won't even let them finish.
What space do you create for a victim? So what do you think a victim should? What can a victim do? Because guess what? I said that I got hit. Everybody called me a liar, and guess what? That man said he got hit, and I'm still being called a liar. He said he hit me on 3 different platforms.
Listen.
So I'm just saying, what do you do about the people? Because it was brought up. I didn't bring it up. I don't talk about that. I don't talk about that.
Bringing up this situation, and I'm telling you,
it was brought up.
No, I didn't bring it up. I'm talking to you. That he is a different person. I didn't bring that up. You keep bringing it up in order to justify your argument.
Do you have a sister or a daughter?
What does that have to do with anything?
I got 3 brothers and I have 1 daughter.
Okay. I also will agree. Here's my thing. As a person who has experience, it's hard not to speak from experience. I do think that when women are, I do think that there's a way. I think that especially a black woman should never go to social media. If you've been assaulted, don't ever go to social media. Never, ever, ever do that. I totally agree with that. But the system doesn't advocate for women too. Like as a black woman walked into a police station
I think that you are bitter and you are scorned.
I'm not bitter and I'm not scorned. I am deeply heartbroken. I'm deeply heartbroken because what happened to me was brutal. And to happen to your own community, it was brutal. Because guess what? I'm a person who has advocated for our black community forever. I've been to all the protests.
I think that
everything I've done around.
You need to do some self-searching.
You don't know me, sweetheart, and you don't know what I'm trying to do. That was a brutal thing that I went through. And
oh my gosh, she is still up here lying, bro.
I'm so offended at everything. You keep introducing yourself into the conversation in your own personal situation. So when I then speak to it, then that makes it valid. I never asked you your personal situation. I was speaking.
He
in
brought
general.
it up.
I
You know
don't
what you're doing
care
right now?
what
You're
he's
negating the fact
talking
that I came here prepared to have an adult conversation about the topic that was at hand.
The
He
reason
then
why
brought up my trauma.
you get the
And for
type of
you to
energy
tell me
that you
that
get,
for me not to react to my trauma is crazy. First of all, I have done a lot of
care about
self-work.
your trauma.
I can tell that you don't care.
I don't care about your trauma. And what you don't,
I can tell you don't care.
Hold on.
Nobody cares about your trauma. Nobody cares about my trauma. Nobody cares about Anton's trauma or any one of these ladies on the panel's trauma. The world does not owe you understanding. Nobody gives a shit. Get over it. And she keeps interjecting into the conversation, the whole Brickface situation. This is a full 3-hour live stream. I was not giving 3 hours of my life to this, but I believe 2K brought it up initially before in the part prior to this. I don't know.
I can tell you don't care.
Get back to it, y'all. I
But
promise.
we're not going to act like I came here to have a conversation about the topic that you guys want to have and to add an intellectual level. I don't have a problem. You don't know what problems I have. You don't know me.
I know it because I'm paying attention to what you interacting with me right now. I'm speaking on what my personal interaction with you in this short amount of time is.
What you're negating was that somebody. Okay, so let me talk about the worst thing that ever happened to you. Laugh about it, and then when you react to it, be like, "What? This is the problem that you have." You're negating what he did. Okay, I can tell that you don't care. I can tell you don't care.
Bringing it up.
I didn't bring it up. He brought it up. And now that you bring it up, you can't act like it didn't happen.
I don't care about what the fuck you think about your situation. If you want to address that with him separately, offline,
I don't think that you or him have the range to have that conversation with me.
I'm having it with you right now.
You don't need no range for the paperwork.
Stop 2K. Stop 2K. Give me 1 second. Your problem, and give me a second. You
don't know what my problems are. You have no idea
You're free to respond. I'm trying not to mute you because I want to make sure that we had this conversation. You introduced yourself into the conversation with me. You keep introducing your own personal situation when I was talking in general. Your problem, and this is the problem of a lot of women that's out here, is that you bring this type of energy on you. I know women that ain't never had a problem with a man in their life. I know women that ain't never been assaulted. I know women that ain't never had.
So now you're saying that I bring that kind of energy to myself.
Stop. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to speak, but I keep trying to tell you that your femininity is your secret weapon. That's the thing that you have as a trump card. You talk too much.
Facts.
You too aggressive. You masculine. It ain't that we think
I'm masculine.
We can identify when a woman want to act like a man and we treat you as such.
No, I do not. First of all, the men I'm in community with,
if you want to have that type of energy like this, I gotta mute you because you're not gonna keep interrupting me. If you gonna have that type of energy, cool. Listen, ladies, let them run.
Can we slow clap?
Hold on, and I just want to say this.
Damn!
I want to say this really quickly because I never ever and it ain't a person up here that could say that I was offensive. It ain't a person up here that could say I called her out of her name. It ain't a person up here that could say that I said anything negative to her whatsoever. She introduced herself into this conversation. She got met with aggression. And I would implore every guy to stand 10 toes down and stop letting these chicks bully you just because she a woman. She can't bully nobody up here. And I tried to offer her grace by being the intercessor between her and 2K. But the reality of it is that type of woman, the personification of her and any woman that's like her are going to have problems for their entire life with men, with society, with the police, with labels. And they always gonna be a victim. Facts. Those type of women are always gonna be a victim. And the problem, here's the other part of that problem, is that women, y'all gonna be the ones that get labeled as angry black women because she is going to be your representative. It's always the loudest ones in the room that's gonna paint a picture, and it don't matter how feminine you are, you basically gonna have to go in there. You know how they say that you got to go in there? A lot of times we got to go into the workplace or we got to go into the classrooms and we got to perform 10 times harder. It's not because society is racist. It's because they then represent you and then they create a personification in other people's minds, and y'all got to go out there and fight the fight for them because y'all don't hold them accountable. If y'all keep letting them type of woman get away and paint the picture and y'all keep supporting them in the name of black women, guess what? I don't believe that most black women are like that. I tend to believe through my own personal experience in real life that most black women are feminine, they cool, they dope. Even if they have a difference of opinion with you, they then lean to their femininity because they truly are that. They can't avoid what it is that God made them.
And I agree with Anton as well. I reacted to Brickface. She did an interview on the Comedy Network a couple months ago. And it was about a 45-minute interview, if I'm remembering correctly. And it was just her lying, like just lying consistently and over-explaining the simple situation that shit only took a few minutes to explain. The truth doesn't take many words. If someone is trying to explain to you for 45 minutes about a situation that should only take a minute or two to explain, they're lying.
But if y'all keep letting these fuck chicks come up here and embarrass y'all, and I ain't just talking about on this panel, I'm talking about in life. If y'all keep letting these women keep embarrassing y'all, then y'all can't complain about how y'all looked at as society, because she is the very definition of an angry black woman, and she wouldn't even let nobody else speak. She act like this is her panel.
True.
I knew she was gonna shit a brick when she got on here.
But 2K, you started the excuse my language. You started the shit. You started it. It was gonna happen regardless if 2K said something. It don't matter. She was ready to go to war when she
was
first got
ready.
up.
She was gonna be turned. I never said nothing about it, and she was coming at me.
Exactly.
I met her with cool.
It took me 15 minutes to realize who she was. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
The chat figured out who she was before.
Hold on.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, y'all don't understand when that happened. Black men were under attack.
Facts.
Y'all don't help black women. Y'all let this happen. It was like the Kamala thing with a brick.
They attacked me too because I said she was lying.
Salute to 2K because he's 100% right. They were coming for black men. You even had women saying that every black man should protect every single black woman. Like, you should be willing to lay your life on the line. Plus, add to the fact that a lot of black women, once they found out that Brickface was lying, they still supported her. They still doubled down to support her, knowing she was lying.
And you know she doing her lie from a car.
Okay.
What a break.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, here's the thing. I just want to say something.
Well, she's back. I'm still wondering if I can answer the
Hold
question.
on,
Can I say something and leave? Because I'm gonna leave.
Don't leave, bro.
I'm gonna leave because I don't.
Sit up here.
Give me a second. We got a whole night.
Anton, first of all, Island Girl, thank you for the invitation.
Hold on. Let me set the rules.
No, I don't want to be muted. I'm just gonna.
No, you can't come up here. No. This is how we gonna do it. Either you gonna be cordial and you gonna participate the whole night, or you can't come up here and get your shit off and leave.
That's what you're trying to do.
You gonna give grace and be able to have a conversation with everybody and not run off as a victim and think you're gonna get your shit off and leave, or you can just leave right now. Because everybody got to get into this, and we're gonna have a conducive conversation. We're gonna go over multiple different subjects, and you not gonna be the highlight, you not gonna be the victim, and we not gonna bring up your situation no more. If you want to stick around and chill, then that's cool. You're gonna wait your turn like everybody else. We're gonna have a great conversation, or you can leave right now. But I'm not about to let you come up here, get your shit off, and leave.
That's exactly what she's trying to do.
You can unmute.
Are you leaving, bro? Are you leaving? Because we're going to you're muted.
You muted. You got to unmute yourself.
You got to unmute. Oh, she can't.
No, I don't know what she did. But she's not gonna come up here. She's not gonna come up here and get her shit off and leave. If she want to stick around for the whole show, she is more than welcome to. I am not gonna remove her. She had left on her own. But if she thinks she's just gonna come up here and say what she's gonna say, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, she don't even use
Does anybody have any brown sugar? I'm still waiting.
She don't even use USD. She use the BRICS currency. I'm telling you.
2K, you're done. Back to the topic, Jamisha. You have the floor.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
To the mortgage situation. I am married, and it's more or less everything goes into one account, bills is paid, and then we do what we want. So that whole thing to me, I think a lot of times with these videos, I be in the comments like, this shit is corny. This is like, y'all just you lying, you faking. I think a lot of people's situation ain't what they be trying to act like it is. Sometimes it's just for social media. Real life, you getting it how you getting it together, you working that stuff out. It don't matter. Bills is getting paid. We good. It ain't no problem. I don't got times the jokes. So I just think
Miss Harris,
not Miss Harris.
Miss Harris, not to be funny or anything. Are you married to a man or a woman?
I'm married to a man.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like women though. It's cool. Fair question.
No, she's married to a man.
I'm married to a man, and I do like women, but the Lord is delivering me from liking women.
Excuse me? Okay.
Bro, you're muted, bro.
I wonder how her husband feel about that.
Bro, you're muted. Bro, you're muted. You're muted. You're mute.
I think that's a good thing because she crashed out for like 200
No,
hours.
I'm not crashing out. Okay, so here's the thing. If you
crashing out right now because it ain't time for you to talk, boo. No disrespect.
But I'm going to say something because I'm having things saying I'm going to say something.
But
I'm going to
let other people speak.
I'm going to let people speak.
Let other people speak.
If everybody interrupts me every time I speak, that's hard for me to stop because I'm not able to get a sentence. Like I said, if you create a space that's violence, then I'm going to it. You cannot tell me to be feminine. You cannot tell me to calm down and be feminine.
Look at Anton's face. Look at his face.
Bro, hold on. I muted you, but you gotta let her finish.
Hey, Jimmy.
Bro, I muted you, sweetheart, but you interrupted Jamisha. Let Jamisha, bro, you're muted, darling. You're muted, so we can't hear you.
Hey, Jamisha, hold on for a second, please.
Let Jamisha finish.
Bro, whatever. Like, yo, we don't even care about the story, yo. Like, nobody really cares, my nigga. Like, let that shit go. You gonna have to go heal because this not the time. You doing too much.
Thanks.
Like, niggas don't care. You got hit in the head with a brick, yo. Move the on.
Let's go to Jamisha, and then we'll go back to Ro. Go ahead, Jamisha.
No, I just, I just wanted to put that out there, and then she jumped on the mic like you got to chill out. That's it.
So Jamisha, wait, you saying y'all put all y'all money into one account, and then from there, y'all.
Yep, everything gets direct deposit into a joint account, and then once bills is paid, we do what we want.
And that's gonna be the end of my clip here. Like I said, this is a 3-hour live stream that Anton did, and I believe that Brickface was only on there for the first 30 or 40 minutes. So as you can see, that woman's unhinged. Won't let anyone get their point across. Even the ladies didn't like her. Even the ladies were telling her to shut her ass up. So, that's something. This is a woman who's a liar, who's been proven a liar, just doubling down, tripling down on her foolishness. And I was thinking, why is she even up there? But Anton's kind of a mastermind with this content creation. You know what he's doing, bringing her on there to ruffle some feathers. And that, it seemed like they most certainly did. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Do better, Squadron. Ball out. She should get hit with another brick.